How much and what types of water should you drink? This is a question that I get asked all the time, so I wanted to put all my thoughts in one video to share with you. First, how much water should you drink per day? If you are ingesting caffeine, whether from coffee, teas, caffeine pills, fat burners, appetite suppressants, or pre-workouts, or even from drinks like Mountain Dew or energy drinks, then relying on your natural thirst signals is not a good strategy to follow. That's because caffeine is a natural insecticide and is designed to mess with your appetite and thirst signals. And because there might be so many other exposures in our modern lifestyles that might affect our natural thirst signals, I recommend following the latest recommendation put out by this 2020 review article on the topic, and that is to aim for 2.5 to 3.5 liters of water a day if you are engaging in, at best, mild to moderate exercise and live in a temperate climate. That means if you're training harder than that and sweating a lot, then you need to shoot for a higher total daily water intake. This water, by the way, is coming from both food and water. And generally speaking, we tend to get around 20% of our total daily water needs from food, while the rest must come from fluids. Now, what type of water is best to drink? In a nutshell, reverse osmosis, or RO, is the best type of water that you can drink. But more on that in a bit. Let's first cover some types of water that I get asked about a lot. Number one, distilled water. Yes, distilled water is better than tap water. However, it's harder to install at home. So if you're out and about, opting for distilled water from glass bottles might be a good option. Unfortunately, it will taste flat, so I recommend you either add a pinch of salt or electrolyte drops, which you can find on Amazon, and I'll link them in the description box below. Number two, alkaline water. Water that is naturally alkaline generally becomes that way when it passes through rocks and picks up their minerals like spring water. However, if you have a machine that makes your water alkaline, that is not a good idea, as those machines make your water alkaline in an artificial way by using a process called electrolysis. Water that is naturally alkaline would be mineral spring water, but unfortunately, if you do that on a regular basis, then you're exposing yourself to all of the environmental toxins that remain in that water. Number three, filtered water. Filtered water is always better than tap water. The problem, though, is that regular faucet filters that you install on your faucets can't remove all contaminants. Specifically, they can't remove fluoride from tap water. And that's a problem because ingesting fluoride suppresses your thyroid's ability to make thyroid hormones by displacing iodine from the body. You literally slow your metabolism down when you ingest fluoride in your water. I've linked a 2015 English study in the description box below that showed how areas that were fluoridated had much higher prevalence of hypothyroidism compared to areas that weren't fluoridated. So that leaves us with my favorite type of water that I recommend, and that is reverse osmosis or RO water. RO water forces water through a series of fine membranes to remove particles and chemicals. It is the only type of water that removes all contaminants in addition to fluoride removal. So what I do is drink reverse osmosis water that has a pinch of pink Himalayan salt added to it, so it would bring the pH up a bit higher and remineralize the water naturally. I use the AquaTrue countertop reverse osmosis system since it's so convenient to use, and it literally is only hooked up to a power outlet, and it filters my tap water in around 10 minutes. It also looks pretty in my kitchen, and I have the peace of mind knowing that I'm not messing up my thyroid by exposing myself to unnecessary fluoride. I will link to AquaTrue in the description box below, and if you use my link, you get a $150 discount. And there you have it, everything you needed to know about water and hydration. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell icon so YouTube alerts you every time I post a new video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.